Welcome to Skybooter, a game about becoming a pirate in the high clouds, plundering ships while in top of the skies.
In sky, way to stick the landing. Looks like ye cloud legs are still working right.
It'll take a lot more than a missing leg to slow me down. What's the scoop on the score?
That central ship has got some serious booty in her coffers, but she also has a large hunking vault. To get in, you're going to need a big hunking bomb. I'm sure that lazy crew will have some pieces lying around. Try to find some items for it. Start moving towards our next payday.
Alright, I'm going in. Keep the lightning raider at a safe distance.
So, as the intro cinematic just explained, we are a sky pirates looking to try and get into that big vault aboard the big ship. To do so, we're going to have to be a little crafty with our maneuvers and use all the tools at our advantage. Some of those include a shotgun that allows us to blast ourselves around everywhere, a sword that allows us to kind of dash around everywhere and reset momentum in midair, and a grappling hook that can be used to reel ourselves in and also swing around.
Not again.
Try to kill a bunch of enemies quickly. As you see on our left side, we also have some side objectives to try and achieve while we're running around throughout the environment. Keep ourselves topped up on score. The score system allows us to kind of track how well you're doing and see if you're playing the game in the way that we think is the most interesting, but is of course not fully needed to experience the full game.
Oh, I cannot believe that they lay lying around. Like, seriously? Detonators
Let's see if I can try and skip around a bit more of the level than originally intended. So instead of going to that intermediate ship, I'm going to go straight to the big one. And vice versa, from the big one to right where I need to go, skipping the middleman.
Alright, that should be enough. I'll make the bomb on the way through.
I didn't even use my that vault. Let's see what's inside.
And once again, on the return journey.
Looks like he can blow the vault on the side, as well as knock out one of them engines. 2 bounties, 1 explosion. Perfect.
Make sure to have the ship prepared. This is going to have to be a hot exit.
I'd stand back a touch if he was ye, by the way.
So we plant the bomb, and thus explosion rains across as what would be a lot of debris is shooting out across the airspace and blowing up these other ships. And then, while the loot is being collected automatically, we must fight for our lives.
Hold me treasure. Start the plundering.
Way ahead of you. Oh, shiny new pig leg, here I come.
Now we're stuck in this room. We have to wait until our captain is able to retrieve as much of the treasure as possible. And after that, we are able to kind of get out of here and escape. But until then, we have to fend off all these enemies and make sure to stay alive.
Looks like you've got everything.
Alright, now we're able to get out.
Time to get back to business.
and use all of our different movement
Launch
tools to
yourself
get
back over
ourselves
Well, no time like
back
the
to our
present to
main
escape
ship.
certain death.
See if I can do this quickly. Make sure we are fully getting ourselves back nice and safe. Who am I kidding? We're a sky pirate. Safe isn't exactly in the job description.
Quickly, Captain. We're getting out of here. Blast yourself back to the ship.
It's time to exit this level. And this is our score screen to show off how well the player did, as well as how many kills they were able to get, type of objectives they did, and any kind of bonuses that we have. Show off a little bit of the player as well. And that is Skybooter.